was never really good playing role of the puppet. Too busy being me to be concerned with perception of the public. Everyone is buzzing, but everybody ain't thinking about a budget. I want ownership in something. Niggas get they wings.
Hey, it's your boy Jim Subi, and we're back with another video for the channel. Definitely tapping in with y'all. We had some very sad news. By now we probably all seen the fact that Malcolm-Jamal Warner, an actor, poet, and just all around good guy from what it seems, passed away recently, man. So celebrities and fans react to the news, right? So we have somebody like Bill Cosby, who's literally watched this young man grow up, right, on the TV show The Cosbys, right? Now we don't know their relationship or history, and sometimes we don't know, but he's like, man, Bill Cosby basically said, it's like losing another son, right? And again, when you're talking about things like that, it's like losing my son all over again. It's a very emotional statement, right? Bill Cosby just reflected on the heartbreaking loss of Mr. Warner, calling it a pain that almost feels like the loss of my own son. He portrayed this man's father on TV for so long, and they probably had a relationship after the fact that, he's definitely affected by this, right? And yeah, so, it's tough, like just a freak accident from, the reports, right? Another celebrity who's acted alongside Malcolm-Jamal Warner, Tracy Ellis Ross. It reads, "I love you, Malcolm. First I met you as Theo with the rest of the world. Then you were my first TV husband," right? Crazy. "My heart is so sad. What an actor and friend you were. Warm, gentle, present, kind, thoughtful, deep, funny, elegant. You made the world a brighter place. Sending so much love to your family. I am sorry for this unimaginable loss." That's a statement made by Tracy Ellis Ross, and it seems very genuine. Another person who spoke on it was surprisingly Melissa Ford, right? Melissa Ford states, "I am so devastated. Words cannot convey my message. Words cannot convey my shock and sadness at the loss of an amazing, such incredibly human. Malcolm-Jamal Warner didn't feel comfortable with the designation of the label of icon, but that's what he was to so many of us. Besides being an accomplished actor, poet, musician, his most cherished role was father and husband. I am so heartbroken for his family that he worked so hard to protect from the glaring lights of fame. May they find comfort in the knowledge that his faith was strong, but his love for them defined him. Rest easy, King," right? Statement from Melissa Ford, right, of the Joe Budden podcast, right? We didn't even know they were locked in, that they knew each other, right? Niecy Nash reacts, "My God, we just spoke. You're giving me flowers. You were giving me flowers for my work. And we talked about how happy we both were in our marriages. Damn, friend, you were the cornerstone of the Cosby Show. We all love Theo. Never to be forgotten. You will be missed," right? And this is crazy, man. It's crazy. It's a lot of love pouring there for this gentleman, man. Shout out to Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Thank you for your contributions and everything that you've done for entertainment in general. And yeah, man, condolences and prayers go to his family, man. Tough loss, and it's crazy. They were going on vacation, man. to Costa Rica on vacation, living it up, trying to, live out your best days, and you go like that. Yeah, man, tough, tough, tough. We gonna get into some more reactions in a minute. So Tyree states, "The Gentle Giant, a poem and tribute to our beloved brother, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Today we lost the Gentle Giant, a man who won our hearts not by force, but by quiet grace. From the very beginning, Malcolm-Jamal Warner reminded us that being calm, classy, sophisticated, and soulful could carry you far in life. He was a soft-spoken strength behind a generation's most beloved show," right? That's Tyrese on Malcolm-Jamal Warner, right? Who else reacted? Let's see. Who else reacted? Right? Because you're just going through Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin, man, played on Malcolm and Eddie, right? Eddie Griffin states, "My heart is heavy today, for what the world lost was a father, a son, a poet, a musician, an actor, a teacher, a writer, a director, a friend, and a warrior that I had the pleasure of going to war with, against Hollywood, the Hollywood machine, and sometimes with each other, because that's what brothers do. But the love was and is always there. You've taught me so much, and I thank you. Rest well, my big little brother," right? That's coming from Eddie Griffin, man. Powerful statement, because I think they had a little small beef or whatever on Malcolm and Eddie. Some creative, A1, AB, 1A, 1B type of thing, right? And yeah, that's crazy, man. Terry J. Vaughn from the Steve Harvey Show states, "What a soul, what a heart, what a talent, what a beautiful mind," right? What a beautiful mind. Couldn't believe this news today. What a powerful ancestor. Rest well, King Malcolm. Right? That's Terry J. Vaughn from the Steve Harvey Show. Levita. Levita Alize Jenkins, that's who she played, right? And this one, a reaction from Marlon, right? Responded to the passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Okay, let me read it. Make sure I'm good with it, right? Okay. "A solid brother, too soon. I didn't really know Malcolm too well, but we all came up together. I had much respect for him outside of Gary Coleman and Emmanuel Lewis. Malcolm hit the scene as Theo, Dr. Huxtable's son. I was inspired at a young age to be on TV. Malcolm was cool with the big bro, DeAndre Whitfield, and Carl Payne, right? The big brothers, right? That's, the guys he came up with, right? Anybody know DeAndre Whitfield? Played in a lot of things. And Carl Payne, we know him as Cole, right? But he said Malcolm was cool with big bros, DeAndre Whitfield and Carl Payne. His castmates, if anybody know, they were on the Cosby Show as well. All these brothers and Reno Wilson inspired, Marlon's craft. He's just giving them flowers. I give flowers to Malcolm. Too late it seems. But to all the brothers who trailblazed before me, I say thank you. Love you, brothers. Rest well, Malcolm. Theo will forever be that nigga, right? Classic Marlon, right? Reacting to the passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner, right? He gotta make it, you know what I'm saying? And he gotta make it kind of, real, as real as possible. And then we have a reaction from Jasmine Guy finally. This is my final one, right? Jasmine Guy states, "I am saddened to hear about the passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner, a talented actor and respected colleague in our industry. Malcolm was a dedicated actor whose talent and work ethic left a strong impression on everyone who crossed paths with him. Rest in peace, you will be missed, right? And that's all I got for the reactions and everything like that. But as far as my personal reaction, just like everybody else, we watched Theo on the Cosby Show. Everybody had crushes on Rudy, right? So, but you had to tune in, right, for the dialogue, for him being a well-mannered young man coming from a two-parent household family background. This is when you think about the Cosby Show. That's what everybody visualized when they thought of family, the household being right, right. And then we get further in his career where he does films, right, but he also does the Malcolm and Eddie show, which to me was slept on because I thought it was great. And it was a hell of a parent for me to see Eddie Griffin and Malcolm-Jamal Warner do that thing. And I remember and the young lady who ran around on she was on Fresh Prince as well, and I forget her name, pardon me, but she played Nicolette, right? And she ran around chasing Eddie a lot, and it was a thing, right? And just to watch them go through their adventures and things like that, it was just tough. So rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Um, I seen you on Read Between the Lines. Again, that's where he played Tracy Ellis Ross's husband. For that character, man, just always was when he did a role, he just did it, And you watched him, he do his thing and then disappear for a while, and then but that let you know when people say, hey, he kept his family out of the spotlight, which was dope, right? So that's my reaction. Rest in peace, my guy. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. We just here with the news, and we celebrating life over here. Not we're not dealing with extra grief or whatever like that.